Hello everybody, I believe MLB to show 17 here. We're getting ready to square off in game 2 against the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. As you see right there, we got Matt Garza versus Mike Pineda on the New York side. So with that, we're doing really good so far this season. We're 7-1 to start the game, or not start the game, but start our season rather. We're leading the division right now. As we'll take a look at the standings. As you see, I am in first place, and our rival that we're facing today is in second, but they're 3.5 behind. We're actually starting to put down some pretty good games on the rest, on the Red Sox, Orioles, and Blue Jays. So that's the East standings, and we're going to look at the upcoming schedule ahead. As we got one more after this game against New York, and then we go to Fenway to face the Red Sox, and then we come back home against Detroit and Houston and finish off the month in Baltimore. And this is the correct 2017 schedule for the real Tampa Bay Rays. The only thing is, everything is pushed back a little bit because of my year-to-year save progress. So that's why the dates are different. That's why the Miami series right here is supposed to be the 2nd of May, but it's actually the 8th on here. So it is what it is. It's okay, you know, as long as I can still play the game. And it's actually hard to believe Miami's actually 5-2 right now, but they got Matt Moore from us because we had to release him after last season, so they picked him up. So with that, let's start the game here and get our roster set up, which is pretty easy pretty much. And we'll have Elvin Santana starting the finale, if anybody wanted to know that. And we're going to have to use these hitters. And yeah, I kind of like that. I don't have to really do anything to start the game. Hope y'all are enjoying the video here. The game is starting here momentarily here. And smash that like button, everybody, and subscribe. We're trying to bring you guys some good content. It ain't going to be every day that I'm going to be able to post these videos due to my work schedule. I actually work at Tropicana, so my schedule is different than
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now.
Sure that's Pineda? I don't look like him.
Vidal Nuno, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy comes in the game with an ERA, a career ERA in the low 2s. Talk about tough to hit. They have not figured him out yet, and I'm not sure they will today.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, number 13.
I'll try not to talk too much so you guys can hear the live broadcast.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
I will jump in time to time and say a couple things during the game. So
into his windup,
here
we comes the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Wow,
a little chilly,
day,
but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch.
That's pretty cold for me.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two.
I don't know why he's
time.
throwing it
And
back.
he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out
Either
in the
way,
ball game.
Cabrera's
And here's
out.
the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to
I
you,
didn't think it was
Danny?
going to run in that
Definitely
close.
watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
First offering on its way. Ben Zobrist comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls. We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
A little slow on the homers for us so far, but in time I think we'll get up there in homers.
1-0 count. Here it is.
As long as we're putting it in play.
Center field for a base hit.
So we're just going to go for third.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the two-hitter and the three-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Myers.
Hey, if you can
Here's Will Myers.
get some
He comes
ground
into
hits,
this April contest as
play
one of the
small
hottest
ball.
hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now.
It helps to try and win yourself a ball game. Will's been doing real good so far to start off the year. That's why he's batting cleanup.
Way.
Ooh,
And that one
that was
right
my
down
pitch.
Main Street.
He appears to be having
I
some
thought it was
issues
gonna be
with
a
pitch command to
slider,
start
and
the
he pulled me
game.
with
He's
a
dealing with two
fastball.
guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right
Yeah,
down the
really.
middle, but he got away with it.
You caught me napping there. Usually I hammer them.
The 0-1 pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line.
Foul.
And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Runners are at
Good
the corners
hit.
with one man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Now, that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Good pitch.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout.
I'll give it to him.
It's
That
so
was a
much
good
tougher to
pitch.
score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Barnett
Now
can
at the
maybe
plate,
give us
Trey
a
Barnett.
hit here and get us that first run. 2 outs though, so that means
He's
he
set.
has
Here
to
it
get a
comes.
hit.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit in the air to right field. Cole has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Garza, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
Matt Garza.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
We signed Matt Garza from free agency in the offseason, so he's taken over for Matt Moore, as well as new addition in Elvin Santana that will pitch tomorrow.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Eric Estrada, he's actually pretty good the last couple of seasons for New York.
It's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Good start so far. It's 0-0 here after 1.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here, pitcher, 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 pitcher.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Giving him fastballs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one
slider.
stayed too low, apparently.
Could have gone either way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Shouldn't really call it a pop out, more a fly out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
That was actually a strike, but I'll take it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he misses 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch.
Batting 8, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
This might be what the
Digging
commentator
in,
said,
Logan
a pitching duel
Forsythe.
type of
They'll
game.
work on keeping this top of the second alive.
They're hanging on so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Oh, excuse me.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
And I hooked it.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on the first gets him and the side is retired.
Had to try to play.
We'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Alvarez,
that was a beautiful pitch,
that.
Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Actually messed that
and
up.
A pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Dribbled to the right side.
Thank you. You're out.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Kevin Kiermaier. This guy can go get them, make all the throws. That's why at one point in time he was considered the best defender of all the positions in baseball.
Barnett, he got the 2016 Gold Glove. Nice. I didn't even know that.
So striding in, Brian McCann.
No, he had a good
he's
year,
hoping to get
but
things
I didn't think
turned
he got
around here
Gold
in
Glove.
April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A little bouncer.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian McCann becomes out number 2 this inning.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended. Pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Garza gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Good take, I guess. For Schmo.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Almost ran over the first base coach.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
Yeah, I agree. Navarro has been impressive lately.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball.
Actually doing a little better than last season. But I will say this, Navarro was on the DL half the
wind up and the 0-1 to short.
That kind of helps, and why'd I swing at that? But
throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April.
Still too early though. But we got a pretty good lead to start out the year, which is good.
As Drupal Cabrera,
like
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That was one I should have took.
Designated hitter, Ben Zobrist.
I thought it was going to be on the very top of the strike zone.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
I got to hand it to this guy. He's pitching me pretty good. This is a game I'm going to have to earn my money here.
First offering on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down.
Good hit by Zobrist, but either way, it's still out.
1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
As middle of the third is coming up. Still
now
scoreless.
at the plate, Eduardo Nunez 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Yeah, but I think they'll be in a sad disappointment.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8.
That was actually a pretty good throw by Garza to get the out. Good hustle.
At the plate, Eddie Cole.
Bum.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Pretty quiet game so far.
The shortstop, John Grayson.
On both sides of the ball.
So coming to the plate, John Grayson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first.
1, 2, 3.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Evan Longoria.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Hey, it'll help the confidence for the long balls.
Riding in once again, Will Myers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. Nunez on to first, and they get them both.
First baseman number 23.
Just a 2
I didn't
hopper
work
to
the
short.
way I wanted
Can't
it
ask
to
for
go.
anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
That's why I don't usually swing at them type of pitches. But I
And
thought I
now,
could thread the
Trey
needle a little
Barnett.
bit.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Grayson. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Close game now. Like I said before, I'm going to have to earn my money.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Back to the
Yankees
top of the
came to play
lineup.
today.
They're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he takes ball one. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's only one. I just didn't think he would swing it two-seamer, and he melted it.
But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat, and they can go deep.
Good for Ellsbury and good for the Yankees, but it's still early. Just got a little bit too aggressive there.
Stepping in now, Rick Estrada.
But it's good to be aggressive a little bit.
For ball one. 0 for 1 for him
Caught
here in this
there,
one.
so that's what you got to do to win games.
Here it comes, 1-0. That
boy,
misses,
that's
2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Come on.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
He ain't getting another one to hit either.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Squared that one up just a little late. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Another one sent foul.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he had a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. 2 gone.
Good try.
Now batting, third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Don't kill yourself.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, he's in trouble, but he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Slides down the left side, but foul.
Lucky there.
Garza gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he got him.
Bye-bye.
Yankees are off and running
they
early
got
thanks
one.
to the solo home run. We're through 4. Now 1-0 Yanks. Striding in, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey Dickerson.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Gardner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Good try.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Should have took that
Logan
one.
Forsythe.
So
I gotta
digging
give
in
this
now,
pitcher
Logan
on New
Forsythe.
York. He's
0 for
doing
1
pretty
for him
good
here in
against
this one.
us. They've really set our down
First
our
delivery
powers.
to him on the way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Halfway
I
through
really
his
like
pitch
how he's
count,
getting
so
ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively,
he
and
ain't
what
off
that
the
does,
hook
it
yet.
holds the pitch count
You got
down.
Bases
Tire
are empty here with
sometime.
2 men out.
and screw up.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
One and one, here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays second baseman at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch to third.
Out.
Alvarez is up with it. Throw in
I
time, and the
swung too
side is
early. It
retired.
must have been a breaking ball.
Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
Yeah, but they're up by one, unfortunately.
Here's Brett Gardner
So
now.
they must be
He's
doing
0
better
for 1
now.
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
But we still got another half a game to go.
Here comes the first pitch. Low, apparently.
Just giving up one run so far. I gotta give it to Garza. He's done pretty good so far.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he hung
That's
him
a
one right
danger
there.
zone.
Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Down the first baseline.
Oh, that's two
That's
hits
through
on
for
him.
a base hit, and he's 1 for
Oh,
2
Myers.
now. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Oh, don't hurt. He don't advance anymore.
That's
He's
the
up at
7th
second
game he's
now.
hit
But
in.
Up next for the
Look
Yankees.
out. 7 games. That's
Second
one
base.
week of
Any
feeling
further
pretty
than
good.
that.
Let's see how long he can make this last.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Forsythe is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Eddie Cole.
Into the box now, Eddie Cole. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game.
And he'll
go.
get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends
After
the
5,
inning.
1-0
One
New
left
York.
for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0.
As the Rays will have Navarro, Cabrera, and Zobrist in the top of the 6th coming up.
Here's the catcher, Dioner Navarro.
Leading off
Comes
for
into
Tampa
this
Bay.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dioner Navarro.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Well, they must be getting scared.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Come on,
That's a pretty
Navarro.
good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck.
So much for
That
getting
was an
something going.
absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, if I lose, I lose. We can't win them all. I'm still going to try to win, though.
1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten
This
that
was
one
a
out.
hair late on that.
Hit back up
There
the
you
middle.
go.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 1 for
Come on,
2 in the
Zobrist.
ball game.
Zobrist.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
I should have just took that.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a
there
shot
you
toward
go.
the gap in right center.
Run, 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 run.
Cabrera rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not
It
in
is
time.
tied.
Safe at the plate.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate,
Told
he
you that
grooves
I'll
one
break on
that's
the board
driven down the
eventually.
line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Can't hold down a bull forever. Come on, Longo.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
I should have took that,
Cole is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Right fielder, number 9.
I got too excited on that curveball. I thought I could flip it in the seat.
Here's Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Because it was kind of flirting in my hot zone. And they're going to walk Myers. Typical.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Barnett.
Ready for another shot now. Trey Barnett. We'll see if he can
you
come
better
through in a
watch
clutch
out.
spot
Barnett
here.
can
2
hit
on,
now.
2 out here in inning number 6.
Don't get too cautious.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
I'm just not
Off
trying
the
to
plate,
swing at
1
something
ball,
stupid.
1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Yeah, he's done pretty good. I actually have to do my homework for this.
1-1, here it comes. Called strike over the
I've
outside
never seen
part of
this
the
guy
plate.
before. This is the first time seeing him.
Ready on 1 and 2. And this one's in the dirt.
The runners advance.
So now 2 men in scoring position.
He's got to be a rookie. He's getting nervous.
2nd and 3rd, 2 away. This one's down to 3rd. Alvarez has got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays get a run
tied.
thanks to Ben Zobrist. Bottom of the 6th coming up. All even at 1 apiece.
I gotta say, this has been a pretty entertaining game so far.
Ready for another chance? John
Leading off for the
Grayson.
Yankees.
He's 0 for 1 thus
The
far.
shortstop, John Grayson.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss
No,
on the
that's why I
slider, and
wanted
he's
to
quickly
score
behind
there.
0-2.
You know, when a guy
Dr.
starts
Phil.
to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
That misses, says the
don't know
home
where
plate
that
umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Forsythe ranging to his right. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Rick Estrada.
Digging in to try it again, Rick Estrada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
He broke.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Garza gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Playing T-ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and he misses it.
Oh, Barnett,
Nice
really?
right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner.
You should have had
He's able to
that.
foul it off. Nice job.
1-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Top of the 7th coming up. We are tied 1-1. Pretty entertaining game so far.
Back here in the Bronx, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Abe Maldonado will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this
Yankees
season.
are going to the pen.
Maldonado.
And the guy just got a very bad ERA too, and I think I already faced him this year.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here
You're in
tonight.
trouble,
0 for 2
homeboy.
at this point.
Dickerson.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Come on, pitcher,
He's set.
pitcher.
Here comes. Hardly need to move out there in left as this is called
guess I
in for
shouldn't
the
have called
first
him
out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
I was right down the middle too.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0
Come on,
for 2
Kiermaier.
for him to this point.
At least get on base. Don't have to be the hero, just get on base.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a hot
There you
shot
go.
toward third. And no shot there for Alvarez. It's past
That's a
him,
double.
a fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
That's Kiermaier for you.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they
strike.
try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Either way, good take by Forsythe.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Kiermaier rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
2 on with 1 out. Come on, Navarro, you can do this.
Into the box, Deoner Navarro. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
I don't know why they got the defense in right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
You know Navarro's a power hitter. It could go right over your head.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I wouldn't test my luck if I was you.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
That was a good pitch.
I got to give it to him. Fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As Drupal Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, Cabrera, you can do this.
A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1.
He's getting scared because you're getting on top of the lineup now.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to
Pretty
refocus
long
and make
inning
some
for
good
this guy.
pitches.
He's at 22 right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a ground ball.
There you go. Big hit.
hit.
And raise her up 2-1.
The run is in to score from third. It's
Big
now
key
a
hit.
2-1 ball game.
Well, that's a huge
You're the man,
base hit.
Cabrera.
Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Pretty good day for Zobrist, 2-3 with an RBI. Looking for more here.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One now to Zobrist. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Oh. Full count.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short.
Unfortunate.
Almost big trouble there, but a wind
pretty
up
good inning. We only got
2
one
as the
out.
side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Rays lead it 2-1. Ready now, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Start warming up the 10 here.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pedro Alvarez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Taken in by Forsythe. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
First baseman number 34. Ryan McCann.
Striding in once again, Brian McCann. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Garza coming up on the 75 pitch mark to this point. Missed inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Garza steps into his windup. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And
1, 2, 3
that will
in.
conclude matters here in the 7th.
Top of the 8th, Rays 2, New York
1, 2, 3
1.
go the Bombers. They still trail it here 2-1.
As we're winding down this game here.
Adam Warren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
As we look to try to pad our lead a little bit here. And we're going to put in Doug Castle. And we're going to wait a little bit before we start warming up McGee.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true.
thought I had
So
another
in the
strike
8th
to play
inning on
with.
a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him.
That happens.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2
Got
with a
Will
walk for him
Myers,
so
he's
far.
a good power guy, so.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a
I
drive
think he
hit
heard
well
me.
out to right field. Cole ranging
There
back.
you go.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now we're up by 2.
A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
This stage of the game, these extra runs are crucial.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Trey Barnett is at the plate as he watches ball 1. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line.
As Barnett gets a hit.
Tie him down the line.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with one down. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. 2 down.
Good try.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The Rays get a run on the home run by Myers. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 Tampa.
As Castle will come in.
Is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
And he will pitch this inning, and we'll have McGee come out for the save opportunity. But while we're in this game break, I hope everybody enjoyed the game so far. Very tight game, low scoring game. So please, everybody, push a like and subscribe for these videos here. I take pride in my videos here, and I hope everybody enjoys this as well as my little commentary I bring along. And yeah, I gotta hand it to the starter on New York. I can't remember his name, but he pitched me real good, and I gotta give him a kudos. You know, I'm not a fan of the Yankees. I'm not a fan of him, but he did real good. It's actually the first time in a pretty long time I got pitched real carefully like that. No matter on how the outcome turns out, we still got an inning after this to play, so anything could happen. Kind of a big game for the Yankees if they could win this game, because I'm actually starting to run away with the AL East right now currently. Actually, to be honest with you, seems like my team is like the New York Yankees of old, at least so far. I probably shouldn't say that, but it seems like it. I mean, look at the wins I did last year in back-to-back World Series. I mean, you can't script it, and it looks like we might do it again.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 with a double
Resume play here
thus far.
with Brett Gardner here in the bottom of the 8th.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He had a great year last year. He's doing good this year so far.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Just a bit low, ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is there to put it away for route number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Eduardo
Stepping
Nunez.
into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Getting McGee warming up here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 0-2 once more. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up this pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Myers is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He's at 15 with 2 outs, so be quiet.
Eddie Cole.
He's doing okay.
So digging in now, Eddie Cole. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
One more out.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Top
so
of the
Yanks
ninth.
go 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1.
We'll have Forsythe, Navarro, and Cabrera leading off the top of the 9th, leading 3-1.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Nunez comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 30, Yankees Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Yankees Navarro. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
All right, G, get ready.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left.
There you go.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Extends the hitting streak.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Working to keep them in the game here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And that misses as well. 3-0.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swing, line drive.
There you
That's
go.
going to be trouble. Navarro is on his way home.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't throw home.
Make it 5-1.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
If we can get Longoria home, I might not even need MLB to close the game out. We're starting to put it out of reach right now.
In now, Will Myers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 1.
I'm still going to bring McGee in.
Jake McGee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
Because we're going to look for some 3 outs right here and go to an incredible 8-1 to start my new year. if McGee can close this out, which I'm pretty sure he can. That was another good inning, more insurance there. Longoria with that 2-run RBI double there that really helped us. I told you can't hold us down forever. We're going on all strides, pitching and defense. We got it really going for us. But once again, everybody, I hope everybody's really enjoying the video here. I like bringing you all this great content here, and yeah, this is actually a lot of fun doing this. I've been doing this, how long have I been doing season mode? I've been doing this 7 years. I started with MLB 10 and continued every year on. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a challenge, making lineup cards and seeing who's good, who's not. Do spring training. I've done it all in my 7th year doing this, and it says 3 with this current season mode, but I have won 4 total, so that's a pretty good achievement, I think. There's 2 more pitches and we'll resume play here. Looks like we're going to win ourselves another series here. Just looking for the sweep for tomorrow. I wonder if they push Pineda back for tomorrow. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's just kind of weird that they pulled Pineda right at game time. Because you've seen there on the screen that said Michael Pineda, so...
Digging in once
that's
again,
kind of weird.
John Grayson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
John Grayson.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home.
Throw
and
it.
Have no play as he reaches first base.
I double
safely.
tapped the button. That's why he
for
did
anything
that.
to get the rally started
That's
right
on
there.
me.
An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Well, either way, the Yankees got something going.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Can't believe I did that. I'm so pissed at myself right now. I usually can do that 9 times out of 10.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The batter,
1 out.
designated hitter, Rick Estrada.
Ooh, be a good boy and hit me in the double
Rick
play.
Estrada 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. In line for the victory is Matt Garza if the lead holds. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
That was a pretty good hit.
The catcher, number
But
40.
the outlaw got it.
Wilson
1 more to go.
Ramos.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a hard liner toward short.
And a great catch by Cabrera, and that one is over.
The ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Matt Garza takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
That's what we like, right, Rays Nation?
At MLB The Show.
That's a perfect 2-0 for Matt Garza to start the year. With that, we'll take a look at the highlights here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays: 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
My post-game comments are that it was a good game. You know, I kind of had my doubts a couple times, but just stayed with it, and we did what we're supposed to do. We came out and we won, and great outing by Garza, and we did good on making the pitch count go up for whoever it was that was pitching against us. I can't remember his name right now, forgive me, but he did real good. I gotta give kudos to him, and we'll probably see him again later in the season. So another day, another victory. As we're wrapping up the highlights here, and that's the last highlight right there. Great catch by Cabrera, and there's the stats. You see Myers, he went 1 for 4. Longoria 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs on the day. Asdrubal Cabrera 3 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored. Zobrist 2 for 5 with an RBI, and Garza 2-0 with 6 Ks, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run. I mean, that's a great outing. I have no complaints on Garza, and looks like whatever his name is on the Yankee side, he got the loss. Madito, I can't pronounce his name for the life of me. They only struck me out 4 times all game, and yeah, that's pretty much the game. The line scores for the game. So with that, that's pretty much a wrap, everybody. I'm going to end this broadcast here on MLB The Show 17 Season Mode, game number 9 of the season. And tomorrow will be game 10 as we'll wrap up the series finale in game 3 against the Yankees here at Yankee Stadium. So hope you all liked the video. Once again, please like, put a comment, share, subscribe, everybody. And this has been a presentation once again is MLB 17 from the Viper TV here, and no copyright is intended unless approved by me for any YouTube channel. If any content viewed on any other YouTube channel will be reported to YouTube. So thank you once again, and good night, everybody.